Okay. Number 3. Yeah. Can you see that? Number 3? uh, but, like I said, you want to do something in this country, the one thing that almost immediately is the education system. From top to fucking bottom, college, fucking Head Start, the whole fucking 9 yards. Need to rethink how we're fucking teaching our kids. Because that was the hardest part for us, was fucking outside influences. I mean, that was literally the one thing. No matter how hard we pushed against it, they pushed back twice as fucking hard. And they had the government and their fucking system against us. There was nothing we could do, literally. You know? We thought about homeschooling. We were going to get, and at that time, it was expensive, and the fucking, all the rules and regulations. That's why there was a lot of homeschooling. That's why it's easier today to homeschool. You know, because people fought pretty hard to get some of that shit relaxed a little bit. Because they had it at a point where they priced it out of the market. Not everybody could do it. You had to be fairly rich, to be honest with you. Because we looked into it. It's like, man, this is the only way we could fight back. And we looked into it pretty hard, and it was like, shit, man. We'd never survive it. There's a lot that was involved in it. But just the rules and regulations was unfucking godly. Go back and look at it in the fucking 90s. What it entailed to do homeschooling. So we were pretty much at that as a fucking mercy. And the best we could do was counter it when they got home and tried as hard as we could to counter their narrative. Literally, people don't realize that all this bullshit that's going on today is a result of them getting a foothold in the 80s and 90s. Now, see, none of this shit was happening when I was in school. She doesn't remember any of it either. So I could go talk to some friends that I had that are younger than me, and they were like, yeah, it was just starting then. And so that was 10 years behind me. That they remember it strongly being pushed. So, you know, that to me is a big issue because of what they did to us. And we weren't silent. They could threaten us all fucking day long. They could threaten to kill us. They could threaten to put us in jail. They tried at one time to separate me and her. This is how stupid the United States is, and the fucking ignorant retards that are running it now. Me and her was a threat because we were a couple. We were married. We were the threat. How the fuck are we a threat because we're a married couple? Because you couldn't shake us? You couldn't make us hate each other? You couldn't pit us against each other? We were a singular force. What we thought was right, we spoke amongst ourselves, and we marched that direction. Like I said, this goes all the way back to me and her getting together. Marching in lockstep for a common goal. Me and her were singular in mind for a common goal. I needed a wife that was going to be, you know, as dumb as this is going to sound, men are children. We are man-childs. The only difference is that we're like fucking bears. You know, I don't want to say the other race is more difference between 1% and 3%, but as white men, we're more like bears. We want to be scratched and loved on. We want women that are like not our mothers, but to be motherly. I wanted a woman to take care of me and do all the things that I didn't want to do or should have to do so I could be focused on taking care of them, providing all the material. And in the modern world is cash. And I'm very grateful and thankful to her that she took on that responsibility. And at times I know it's overwhelming. She has said so. I get it. She's the mother to us all. You know, she has to baby the baby along with her babies. That was always a running joke, but it wasn't really a joke. It was real, and it is real. And if men are honest, they would tell the truth and say, yeah, he's right. Because I know people, and I've got them to admit to it, that yes, we are man-child. Look fucking behind you. That's a fucking man-child. I want it. All right, well, you worked hard. You got it. You can afford it. You're the one who's going to pay for it. You pay the price of doing what you're doing. All right, well, if I get it, I'll just work that much harder to replace what I took. Okay, so you got to keep your promises too, to your loved ones, to those that you're willing to take material from them to make you happy. You have to replace that. Sometimes you give them a little extra for the thank you. But make no mistake, we are man-childs. And I got no fucking problem with that. But I'm her man-child. I ain't your fucking man-child. I ain't their man-child. You don't get to play that game with me. We don't get to play fucking patty fingers like me and her do. I can do the whiny, but I only do that with her. And I know that sometimes, and she knows it's a game. Whatever. But we were singularly focused. So we tried our best to counter it. And I'm telling you right now, watch your children when they're teenagers. Because at that point when they start to rebel, and all their friends' parents are divorced. And I had my own child tell me that. I don't know why you and mom just don't get a divorce and be like all the other parents. I'll tell you what, man, that shut me down faster than I could not believe that was said to me. That literally shut me right down. I had nothing, there was nothing. I just literally, my brain just went, shut off. What? This is what they're teaching, but that's what they teach them. And all their friends get to do whatever the fuck they want to. They don't give a fuck about where their fucking kids are going. I mean, I had to counter some of their friends' ideas. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Wow, you're just, you don't know. It's different. No, it's nothing different. Time doesn't change. From the beginning of the first person to now. Time, as the fucking earth spins, does not change. People change. The minds, what their process, what they think changes. But time doesn't change. So that was fucking weird to me. It's like, how the fuck did they get to these thoughts? And it's because of outside influences. And so that's a big fucking gripe of mine, is beware of outside influences. These motherfuckers got a foothold, man. Their friends got a foothold. Some of the dumbest shit. I mean, literally, they come up with some of the dumbest shit, and I'm like, how the fuck do you... And how do you process that you think that what they're telling you is okay? So that was a big thing. So, you know, we fought that fight. And then when it came time for them to go, it was time for them to go. I was not that one parent that let them lay around my fucking house or no. Time for you to figure it the fuck out. By the time I was your fucking age, by the time your mother, she had it figured the fuck out. She hitched her wagon to a man who had a fucking half a fucking brain, who had a thought process of this. There's more out there than what's in front of me right now, and away we went. And as a team, we are the epitome of what a man and woman can do when they come together for a single purpose. And that's to take care of each other. And my friends could tell you this, and they could comment down below and let you know that I don't give a fuck who you are or what you do. She so much as falls down and scrapes her knee and you're fucking present and you didn't do everything possible to save her from scraping her fucking knee, I'm coming for you. Because as your friend or even a citizen, I would do my best to make sure that your person would not get hurt. And you best fucking give me the same goddamn courtesy. I will fuck you up. But that's a different man code that I don't hear men say today. Mi casa, su casa. Come see, come saw. I don't hear men today pledge loyalty to each other. And we take care of our own. That's a concept that's gone. I don't understand the modern man. I really don't. It baffles me. It behooves me. But you know, me and her have had a really good run. I've spent a lot of fucking money. I've made a lot, and I've spent a lot. I've owned homes. I've sold homes. I own my own. I don't like renting. At times I wish I was renting. That way, when, like here in Illinois, our new governor is a piece of shit. And he's taxing every fucking thing he can fucking tax to the point of where it's literally not worth living here. And that's a literally. It's fucking insane. If this is the future, I am saddened that modern humans are going to have to suffer something. But then again, maybe that's what they need to do. They need to suffer. What's the old saying? Hard times breed hard men. Soft times breed soft men. I know there's a big saying with that, but I at this point, it's true. Look at us. We haven't had blood in our own backyards. We don't know what it's like to be truly hungry. I'm sure there's people out there that say, well, you're full of shit. There's a lot of people starving. Yes. But I mean the average person. The everyday person. You know, if you want to make it, you can make it. I'm telling you right now, I put you in an industry in trucking where you can have a job every time you say, I don't like this one, I want another one. Your fucking phone will ring. It's almost like, hey, so-and-so, find me a job. Your fucking phone will start fucking ringing. Because it's just the way the industry is. There's not enough people to service the people. And that's what trucking is. It's a service industry. You have to service others. I service all of you. You have to feed. You have to wipe your ass. You need shit to build shit. That's how it works. And there's not enough people that want to do it. It's a hard job. It's a terrible fucking life. Be gone away from your friends and family. You have to work at it. You have to work at it. Because you can't, eventually the truck will drive itself. But until then, it's got to be done. And it's not easy. People think that fucking job is easy, man. Go give it a whirl. It's lonely. It's degrading. We were used to be fucking, what the fuck was his name? I used to know what his fucking, the songwriter, you know, King of the Road. We were kings of the road, man. We were treated good. I got right in at the tail end of that. For 15 or so years, man, we were gods. We made money. Lots of fucking money. Lots of money before the government really put their fucking hand up everybody's ass and started with all the new rules and regulations. And before the steel industry went down, before manufacturing went down, before all this shit left our fucking country, there was a time where there was just so much fucking work. You were tired. But when you went home, not even an exaggeration, it was easy to pull down 1,000 or better a fucking week. Leave on a Sunday, be home on a fucking Friday, Saturday morning, and have well over a fucking grand in cash, after taxes and everything, in hand. It was easy. It was simple. It was hard. Man, you were tired. You're a tired motherfucker. But it could be done. How do you think how do you think old-time truckers like me built empires? I own my own truck. I own my own trailers. I owned multiple trucks at one point. All this I owned. Outright. You know, I worked for it. I worked fucking hard for it. And I got paid well to do it. There ain't no money in it now. These fucking young guys, they're missing the boat. It's still, though, it is a living. I'm not going to sit here and poo-poo on it 100%. It's still a living. You have to work at it. But they need guys. And nobody's willing to do the work. That's why I can write my own check. I can write. I don't have to work in the wintertime. I don't work in the wintertime. But let's get back to me and her. So, you know, yeah. Got to do something about the educational system. But I think we did pretty well because our children have been gone for 10 years. Oldest one's 30. Youngest one's 28. We've been empty nesters for 10 years. And we're still together. This is where everybody says, oh, this is where most people get divorced. I still don't understand how you fucking guys pick a fucking woman. And then when times get tough, when things go fucking sideways one way or another, you just fucking get rid of her and try to get a fucking new one. That or you find you a fucking playmate. Whatever it is you fucking dudes do. I don't fucking know. I do know. I just don't prescribe to it. It's not, you know, I understand it. I think it's dumb. It's not always 100%. But picking a woman, getting with a woman, marrying a woman, and then divorcing her, that's where I have fucking problems. Should have never fucking got with her in the first fucking place. Stay single. That's my advice to young men today. These modern women are fucking trash. They're garbage. They ain't worth fucking having. I don't know how you guys fucking pawn and fawn and trip over yourselves to get these fucking modern women when they're garbage. They are garbage. If I was a young man today, I know my fucking plan. I'd fucking buy women a fuck at a time. That is my advice, and that's what I do. Like I said, I mentor young men. Because the trucking industry is it's a weird thing, especially in modern times. And if you got your head wrapped up in gash, you can't make any money. You're spending way too much time and energy. And I see these guys spending way too much time and energy on ain't shit fucking bitches. And they're fucking their heads over. They're fucking these dudes' heads over. Some of these dudes can't hardly get any fucking sleep. They're fucking phone. Bzz, 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 bzz. You can't go to fucking dinner with them. Bzz, 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 bzz. You're fucking sitting around waiting to get loaded. Bzz, 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 bzz. And if they don't fucking answer that phone, these fucking bitches lose their mind. They're like, I don't know how did you get your woman not to call you? I'm like, she just doesn't need me to hold her fucking hand. Well, the TV's not working right. Okay, well, I'm out on the fucking road. What do you want me to do about it? Oh, well, you ain't gonna talk to me. You know, you're supposed... I'm sitting there going, won't you just tell that stupid fucking cunt to figure it the fuck out, slam down the fucking phone, and don't fucking call me again with this ignorant shit. If you can't figure out how to fucking get it done, then get the fuck out. Go, be gone. Lose my fucking number. But these fucking dudes will rip their insides out. Churn and churn. You sit there and you watch them. It's like, how do you live like that? I don't get it. So I'm grateful for mine. Mine doesn't bother me. She never did. But then again, we grew up in a time where there wasn't no instant communication. I used to tell her all the time. Like I said, I had an 800 number to the house. I called when I need to. She couldn't call me. I had to call her. You know? And I've always told her, even in the beginning, you have the cash and the resources. You can't figure it out. Let your fingers do the walking. That's what they fucking yellow pages were for. Call somebody. You got a fucking checkbook. You know how this fucking works. That's another thing. We're so old school, I don't take care of the finances. I haven't took care of finances in 30 fucking years. When I walk in, I sort of fucking check on the fucking table. She takes care of the finances. I never wanted her to ever believe that if she needed something for her or those kids, that she had to come fucking ask me. Or I had to go fucking hide checks or whatever the fuck it was. So it was always easier to say, here, you have 100% autonomy and control over the finances. Just let me know when I got enough money to buy the toys I want. And if I can't buy it, well then, give me an extra kiss because I might not be home right away. I gotta work a little extra fucking hard because I want that thing. So, but I would never advise a young man to do that today. Fuck no. So I don't know how you guys do it today. I do. I can sit here and act dumb. We can go back to what my grandfather told me. You know, nobody ever asked a stupid person to do anything for them. And most of you motherfuckers, I don't want to do shit for you. I don't know how you're not smart enough to figure it out to do it yourself. But, like I said, we raised our daughters. We've been empty nesters now for 10 years. We've always been bikers. We've been a biker family. My babies grew up on motorcycles, growed up in semis. I used to take so they're well versed in travel and going places and seeing things and pointing things out to them. You know, taught them how to change their own fucking tire. Taught them how to shoot their own game, how to skin it, you know, how to prepare it. Taught them how to fish, how to camp, how to start fire. And that they were good at. They figured out how to do stuff on. But it's just that fucking outside influence, man. They fucked our kids over. I hate modern tobacco. Fucking everybody. Oh, we're just trying to make you safe in case you fall asleep with it. Burn. Fuck off. Quit putting warning labels on shit. We kind of need to figure out who the fucking dumb ones are. You know, not everybody has a right to live. Just saying. But, you know, I don't know how to explain everything to everybody. I know I have my own views on it. I have my own understanding how it works. There's a lot of things I can't say firsthand, there's a lot of things I can. And that's pretty much how I'm going to operate this. What I'm going to do. While I'm screaming into the void, this is what I want to talk about. Because, like I said, the men's rights movement, I think at this point, every man should be rising up. And basically just walking the fuck away. I don't have any love or respect for the PUAs, the pickup artists, all these fucking dumb motherfuckers. Oh, just man up, or do the work, and all you need is game. Well, yeah, and I'll tell you something about game. Game is nothing more than lying and deceiving. I sit there, these fucking dudes that go out there and got game. I'm gonna tell you what, I know this for fucking fact, because I know a couple of them. They go out there and they think they're the players of fucking players. And then when the pussy dries up, and it don't take fucking long, because it didn't take fucking long. These motherfuckers move around, going company to company, moving here, moving there. They think they got fucking game. And I go out there and they play these fucking broads. Do you think these fucking broads are so fucking stupid? They're not catching on. Next thing you know, these fucking broads are networking, and all of a sudden the fucking pussy spigot gets shut off. I never believed once, ever. I've never seen one, ever. I've heard guys talk about how they like to have it work, and, you can always tell the liars. Oh, man, if the fucking girl, she wants to be with me, and I tell her, man, I'm not attached to you. We're not an item. And I'll go fuck whoever I want to fuck when I want to fuck them. If you don't like it, there's the fucking door. You honestly believe that? That's a fucking lie. You're a fucking liar. Because I know there isn't any fucking woman that's going to sit there and go, oh, wow, you're going to take her fucking stanky ass fucking pussy. I don't care how much you fucking worship it, and you're going to stick it in me? You want me to put my fucking mouth on it? I've talked to some of these women. Because I'm married, I'm safe to a lot of females. So I get to ask them these fucked up questions that most of you guys won't fucking talk to them about. And because I have no interest in it, I'm not. I'm about information. I'd like to have the information. Are these guys telling the truth? Well, I don't know a fucking one goddamn woman that's going to fucking stand there and say, oh yeah, you can go fuck whoever you want to fuck when you want to fuck them. And I'll be sitting here waiting on you, baby. And the women that you do hear say, I wouldn't be totally against it, but he's going to have to come up with a lot of whatever I want. And I fucking believe that. I believe these guys that tell you the fucking stories and the bullshit that they fucking try to spoon feed you fucking people. That, they got all these fucking girls and they got these harems and they're all good with it. They're shelling out a lot of fucking cash for these girls to do whatever the fuck they want. Car payments, fucking hairdos, fucking nails, food. Anybody that says that they don't is a fucking liar. Because I've talked to somebody and they're like, yeah. Nobody's going to sit around while you fuck whoever you want to fuck while they're exclusive to you. Or, unless you don't mind her going out and fucking whoever she wants to fuck and you're just booty calls. But I know a lot of guys that are like, okay, well, hang on, man. If you're fucking 20 guys, and I'm part of your fucking crew, and I got 20 fucking girls, I don't know, man. That's 20 fucking dudes that's doing whatever to you. And you got me in rotation as much as I got you in rotation. Guys wouldn't do that, and neither do girls, man. So, anybody tells you that's a fucking liar. So, I got a lot to say. I've ran into a lot of guys, and they get out here on this fucking internet with all these other fucking dum-dums screaming into the fucking camera about, I do whatever, and these bitches fucking, they fall in line, because I do the work, I'm in the gym, and I got this job, and I'm the man. Shut up, stupid. You Go blow that fucking smoke up somebody else. Go spoon feed that lying ass bullshit to somebody else. because it don't fucking play here, homie. Fucking, and how the fuck do I stay? And I'm a fucking misogynist. I'm a horrible human being. I tell shit people, it is the fucking way it is. Don't like it? Get the fuck out. Step on. Fuck off. And when you get to the end of fuck off, just keep going, because there's more fuck off way to fuck out there. Well, I've got a life. I got the life that everybody wishes. I got more fucking dudes tell me, I wish I had a life like you. I wish I had a wife. I wish I had I wish I had your life. And I'm like, why would you wish to have somebody else? Make your own life. That makes no sense to me. Just because I've been married 30 plus years, I found the right woman. I talked to her. I found out she was like me. She wanted the same things. The difference was girl mentality, man mentality. She's got the mind of a woman. I got the mind of a man. We're two different human beings coming together. Her brain isn't like my brain. But together, we're an unstoppable force. Obviously. We're a fucking unstoppable force, man. We are a force to be reckoned with. She is the conscience that keeps me sane. Because I would have fucking scorched this motherfucker and I'd have killed all of you if I had the chance. Every goddamn one of you. I don't like you. I don't want you. I don't need you. You provide nothing for me. Her, on the other hand, that's all I need, man. But without her, what purpose do I serve? Well, you serve a purpose to yourself. To do what? Build a home? Whittle me a flute? You know? What purpose do I serve? She gives me purpose. And a lot of you fucking men, you don't understand that. You have a child's mentality that you don't understand what it's like to be a man. I need something greater than myself to aspire me to be great. Fucking history has taught us this. But that's pretty much us, you know. There's a lot of little stuff in between I hadn't got into, but I'll remember to talk about that as far as experiences go. Like I said, yeah, you want to talk about motorcycle crashes? I had a fucking 17-year-old kid try to fucking kill me. He didn't do it on purpose, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that he did. He didn't do it on purpose, but he did it. And yeah, that cost me 2 years of my life and fucking injuries that are now 20 years later causing me issues that will cripple me soon. That's not a lie. That's not me being hyperbolic or any hyperbole. That's the fucking truth. The accident, that was a horrific crash. You know, I have my own mental issues dealing with people that have tried to kill me. I've been shot twice and stabbed 3 times. You know, I fought for my very fucking life, and that's a real thing that I think also shapes men. If you absolutely have to fight for your life, and you will find out who you are real fucking quick. You know, I've had accidents with fatalities. I've taken the lives of others. You know, these things shape you. They change your mind, the reality in which you live in. Things are precious and things ain't worth a fuck. So I have a unique perspective and an understanding of how it all works. I didn't get to where I was by not knowing how to get here. There's a lot of stuff I hide. A lot of stuff that I've tried to keep to myself. And in a way, I think it should have been used to teach others. Not so that they wouldn't make the mistake. That when it happened to them, they'd understand that they weren't alone. And that they could work through it. You know, you're going to hear me talk about motorcycle clubs. I have no fucking love for motorcycle clubs. They're outdated and they need to go away. These fucking idiots are so fucking stupid. It amazes me that they're able to put their fucking shoes on in the morning. I have no love for them. I thought I found a couple of them that were going in the same direction I was. That motorcycle clubs better turn a 180 and clean their own fucking houses and beg for fucking forgiveness. But it comes to fruition, as always, that they are just as fucking dumb as everybody else. These idiots, they got their own little agenda. So for that, I will be bagging on them. I'm a misogynist. And I'm not a hater of women, because I know there are good women out there. I know there is. I've talked to some of them. They're very few and far between. But they're there. They understand it. They're not quite in her league. But as far as modern women go, I think that they got a dose of reality. And for that, they woke the fuck up. And they understand it. And I've talked to them. They know, once I say, you know, I don't always wear a wedding ring. Like I said, there's no tan line here. Because the work that I do, I don't need any more fucking fingers missing. Chains, binders, fucking flat stock, coils, you know, tarping, fucking... I took a fucking bungee cord hook to the eye. I had one fucking let loose and it fucking the metal hook. You can't see it on camera, but in real life you'll see there's a hole here and a long fucking split here. And it hooked me in the eye. It almost took my fucking eye out. Maybe I can upload the pictures that was taken. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that shit. But, yeah. The fucking plastic surgeon, it cost me fucking weeks. Weeks and weeks. Actually, like, almost 2 months. Because my eye had to fucking heal back up. I had to go in for plastic surgery. Fucking another one of those back at emergency surgery. So, yeah, it's a dangerous game, man. It's a dangerous world. You know, when you're being a man, doing a man's fucking job, doing man's work, you know, well, fuck, I busted my fucking knuckle. I don't know, you can't fucking see it. That fucking dark spot right through here, I smashed the fuck out of my thumb working on that motherfucker. Fucking damn. I mean, I smashed the fuck out of my thumb. That's what happens when you do man's work. I don't have dainty hands. I have man's hands. If you see me in real life, and you've seen my hands, and I've had them set on fire, yeah, that's a fun story. Before me and her got married, I was working on a car. And I just got done with it, rebuilding everything, rebuilding the car and part of the engine. And I washed up with gasoline. And I'm like, okay, start it up. And I poured gas into the fucking throttle body. And was sitting there fucking holding it open. And yeah, start the car. That motherfucker backfired. And I had gas all over me. Oh man. I lit up like a fucking human torch. I looked like I was part of the fucking Fantastic Four, man. Sparked the fuck out of my hands. I had to go in and have that silver cream and bandages, and be in a whirlpool. Oh yeah, that was fucked up, man. That caught part of my, little bit of my face and neck and stuff. But yeah, fuck. Because I went, ah. Yes, I got those fucked up weird stories of life, experiences. Don't do that. don't do that. Yeah, so you're 20 years old and you're mechanically inclined. You know, you'll hear me get about race relations. I'm not a big fan of the mud people. They're not. I'm not their biggest cheer. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not a cheerleader. But there was a time, and I know some. They're decent men. You know, and they got decent families, but most of them are married. The ones that I do know, most of them are married. Yes, there's black people that get married and stay married. I even got a funny one about two of them that were in the army, him and her. Let that. That's funny. Eric's a good dude, but that was a funny story. I think he had to salute before he did a proper mount. she outranked him. It's funny. If you ever see it, man, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, man. You're the one that told me the story, motherfucker. When we were younger, I worked with them in the restaurant. I said, yeah, there was a time period I wasn't going to sit around with my thumb up my ass. I took whatever fucking job was available to me. You can't go from construction and oil field work, and when there's no fucking work to be fucking found, you know, you take what's fucking available, and that was fucking available to me. And then what happened, you know, 4, 5, 6 months, whatever it was, between times, you know, just before we got together to we got married, boom, back up here, back doing the same kind of work I knew what to do. You know, but I worked with them in the restaurants, man. And I'd go down to their houses. I knew them well. Fucking race relations back in the mid and late 80s and early 90s wasn't as bad as people say it was. Well, I didn't have any issues, man. I thought that was the greatest time to have. We all got along. Nobody hated, we didn't hate each other. We finally turned our swords into plowshares. I took the hatred I had as a fucking teenager and turned that into something different because these people changed my mind. I went and had dinner with them and their families. I took her with me. She knew these people. So I wasn't always this fucking great hater that I am today. And I don't have any love for them. I want them all to die. I want them all to die. Obviously not all, but not all. But there was a period of time, man, it was good. Nobody gave a fuck. We were all trying to just do our thing. There was a point where it was a non-issue. I'd go down into their fucking neighborhoods. They didn't try to hurt me. I didn't try to hurt them. Yeah, we made fun of each other. We did whatever the fuck it was that we were doing. But we all came away laughing, drinking beer, and eating each other's food. That fucking time is gone because of the black motherfucker that got in fucking office and decided to have a goddamn beer summit over something that didn't happen. And it ain't fucking stopped since then. And part of that is the educational system. All fucking circles right back around to that one fucking thing. But like I said, I can talk about motorcycle clubs. I fucking grew up in it as a kid. I got legacy and royalty in the clubs as far as that stuff as a kid and my dad. You know, I can talk about trucking and dealing with modern people and modern society, how things are moving in that direction. I mentor younger men. I listen to them and their problems, so I got first-hand knowledge of what they tell me which is fucked up. I don't know how any of you are ever going to find a good woman. Obviously, my other love, besides motorcycles and pussy, you know, firearms and everyday carry stuff. You know, I like watches. I got plenty of watches. I like jewelry. I got plenty of jewelry. You know, I like that kind of stuff. Today in my pocket for a knife, I showed you my Benchmade the other day. Today, I have my ProTech Raptor. This is my ProTech Raptor. Nice knife. I've had it for a little bit. Not as long as I've had my Benchmade, but yeah, it's a cool knife. Yep. ProTech Raptor. Let's see if you can see that. Along with my Raptor, obviously. Still carrying my shield. And I am carrying it in another configuration. Like I said, I love alien gear and I love the shapeshift. This is the minimalist part of the shapeshift. You can carry it appendix or however, but that's very small, works out really well. So that's one of my favorite holsters there, configuration. Well, what do we got the rest of my pocket? I got my multi-tool. I love my multi-tool. Well, let me get out my stuff. Got a flashlight. I carry 2 knives, so I got my other knife. So let me put all that right there. Obviously my chain wallet. Always got my chain wallet. I carry other wallets, just sometimes little soft trifolds in my front pocket because I don't want, in case I ever get my wallet. But the other knife I got is the Ontario Knife Company, my OKC. And this is a knife, I use it for utility and stuff. It's not so much a defensive knife, but I do at times carry it as a defensive knife. But now, Ontario Knife Company. So obviously my multi-tool, my Leatherman Juice. So I got that. I carry a little nail kit here. It's like most anything, it's just a little cheap little kit. Got a little scissors, file, a little knife, and a little screwdriver, bottle opener. Nothing fancy. There's that true utility. Just, I can't even remember where, I think that was coming a free gift or something. And I carry it because, you know, obviously nails and what have you. Always carry a challenge coin. Have my Liberty Bell. So, got my challenge coin. I got my homemade key bar. It's not a key bar, but it's something like a key bar. Something that I found and I modified it and went hardware store. Got little plastic washers put in there, longer screw with acorn nuts. So that's my homemade style key bar. And my little flashlight. I have a little flashlight I carry with me. Nothing, you know, nothing major. So I've always, these are tools I carry on me all the time, so I'm an everyday carry guy. I've always got something in my pocket or on me all the time, 24/7, 365. Yeah, it's a rule, it's a religion. It's a part of our religion. You cannot unless you carry your tools on you. You have to carry your tools on you. But those are the things I want to talk about. That's what this channel is going to be about. So when you hear me talk about something, I'm coming from a strong point, and a strong point of opinion, a strong point of understanding. What I haven't truly experienced, I will let you know that it comes from people that are giving me their experience. And like I said, in the industry that I'm in, I'm watching a lot of these young dudes being raked over the fucking coals. Terribly. They're being raked over the fucking coals by the system and by the fucking people in the system. We will eventually get to a point where men are absolutely pushed out, except for servicing the hardest of the hard jobs. The jobs they don't want to do. Now, fucking females are in trucking now. Why haven't they taken over the numbers in trucking? Because even they realize it's a fucked up job. You want to be gone from your family forever? You want to be out there dealing with fucking shitty people? Shippers, receivers, drivers on the road, trying to be in a truck stop, you know, eating, showering, all the. It is a fucking cowboy's life. It is a nomadic life. The peace that we have is when we come home. And if you can't come home to peace and tranquility, that's a problem. You can't consist and work around that. There has to be some peace and tranquility. If not, then you got to jettison everything that is making you fucking miserable. So that's why I hate PUAs, pickup artists, these fucking life coaches, these fucking dumb dick fucking dudes. Oh, just do the work. Be a better man. You can do this. No. You do that for you if you feel like it, but what you really do is what makes you happy. Why would you date a woman when you can buy a woman? All fucking women are whores. Well, I know some girls that fuck for money. So, you really want, if that's a need, you need to do that. That's why you're chasing women. Let me point you in the direction of pay as you go. You pay as you go everywhere else. Why wouldn't you just pay as you go? I suggested young men get vasectomies. 2019 vasectomies are 100% reversible. Then you use condoms, generally two. I suggest 2, 3, however it takes. Put 3 condoms on. These fucking bitches are nasty. I mean, literally, the fucking disease rate is fucking unreal. Get a vasectomy so you can't get them fucking pregnant. Don't pay for these bitches' lifestyles. Double bag that motherfucker. Tie it the fuck up. When you're done, put it in your fucking pocket, wrap it in toilet paper, whatever the fuck you gotta do. Take it with them so they can't fucking use it to spread around the fucking place and go, "He raped me," or whatever. Always protect yourself at all costs. But if you pay for these girls, that's fucking a straight up fucking contract. And a lot of these girls, they'll let you fucking make the statement very clear. We fuck for money. Okay, cool. Cool. Last thing they want is you telling everybody that they fuck for money, and now everybody's over there going, oh, okay, how much money? They don't want their lifestyle interrupted anymore than you want yours. So, understand, there's a mutual understanding in some of this stuff. And some of the girls, they don't want a man any more than you, whatever. It's a business transaction. You got needs, they're willing to fulfill it. And ain't none of it extremely expensive. I'm sure there probably are some expensive ones out there, but remember, a lot of these girls are girls that work at Walmart, haircutting places, McDonald's. These fucking bitches ain't making a lot of money. They make all their money on the side. They're selling pussy. I think that's a fair fucking trade, man. You ain't got to buy it. You're just buying it as you go. It's a pay-as-you-go deal, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. If that helps you guys out, and it does. Some of these guys, they enjoy that information. And they're like, damn, there you go. Next thing you know, they're networking with these girls. You can't be the only one. Yeah, oh, there you go, man. It's fucking... There's a need, and they're taking care of that. So that's my advice to young men. But we'll get into that more. But I thank all of you for coming to the channel and looking at it. And please leave comments and stuff down below. You know, I'm thinking about doing some live stuff here. Like I said, I'm technologically behind the fucking curve. I'm just no fucking wrench slinger. Fucking driver. Staring down the fucking windshield, counting my money. But yeah, I'm gonna try this this YouTube camera thing and see where it goes. And you know, this ain't a business for me. I make that fucking clear. This ain't a business for me. No, don't send me money because I don't fucking want it. I got no interest in it. I got enough. I'm here to scream into the abyss. And you know, one more thing I want to say, and I'll pound this one down to these fucking dumb bitches. Y'all like to fucking run around to people's fucking websites and fucking pages and whatever, and scream at them and tell them how bad they are, and oh, you're gonna shut me down, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, whatever. Let me give you a little bit of advice here. You can do that, but in real life, here I'm not really, even if I got 1 million subscribers and a tenth of them fucking listened, you know, most of them, they're just fucking killing time. Whatever it is that they're doing, they're killing time. My sphere of influence is in the real world. I travel the country. I talk to hundreds of men, thousands of men, all the fucking time. If you think that this shit right here is a sphere of influence, somehow, well, you're influencing men to do these things by listening to you. Run this through your pea brains, you dumb cunts. My sphere of influence is out there. I talk to hundreds and thousands of men all over the country. Well, how is that possible? Shipping, receiving, truck stops, where I work. Oh, by the way, maybe something you didn't think of, you stupid ignorant bitch. Breaker. Yo, breaker. Yo, bro, hey, what's up, bro? Not much, man. Oh, you know, this fucking world, you know, I hear you, man. Always leads into a conversation. So you can shut down the conversation here. Okay, whatever, you ignorant fucking whore. You can't shut that fucking conversation out there. You're wondering how these guys are getting all this influence? It's not from these MGTOWs that are fucking divorced and angry. I'm not divorced, I'm not angry. You're talking to all these guys trying to take game and fuck these girls and don't give them nothing in fucking return. Okay, you know, whatever. But there's a lot more of us who have everyday jobs. They're not going to fire me. I walk through the fucking parking lot screaming, you ignorant fucking cunt. You dumb fucking whore. You stupid bitches. And I say it right to their fucking faces. They're not going to fire me. Because they need me more than I need them. We're a symbiotic relationship. There's no robots replacing my fucking job yet. And most people don't want to do my fucking job. But if you ignorant fucking whores want to go out there and shove all the men out of fucking trucking, go for it. You dumb fucking whores can go run the country and live the cowboy life. I have a fucking total autonomy over this. I say what I want to. I could go in and scream the hard R, and they won't do nothing to me. They can't do nothing to me. Because they need me. I cannot be fucking replaced. And if they get mad and say, I'm gonna fire you, by the time I hit the fucking door, well, you know, I was angry. Yeah, because nobody wants to do this fucking job. So, come get me, fucking, come get me. Come. come get it. I dare you. You can't. It's funny how that fucking works. Now, I get it that some of these other guys are scared, and I get the MGTOW guys, and I get some of these PUA guys. They're all, you know, trying to play, and the PUAs and the pickup artists and them fucking retards, they're always playing it safe. And I get it that the MGTOW guys, who I align with more, because I get that. That's, out of all of the men's deals, they're the ones you should be listening to if you're a man listening to this. If you're a dumb bitch listening to this, yeah, you could go scare some of them. I'm sure you can. What do you do with a guy like me? Isn't that a fucking interesting? Because you can't stop me. You can't stop me. And even if you did try to stop me, let's say, just by chance, and it's so far out in the fucking fringe, you do realize that she makes more money than I do. What are you stopping? So now I'm even, you want to piss me off even more, so now I got even more free time to go out there and run around and scream at the top of my lungs. You can't do nothing to me. You can't stop me. So, you dumb bitches might want to think about that. And I'm not the only one. And the more I influence them, they go out and tell 10 of their fucking friends. And they tell 10 of their fucking friends. And then, next thing you know, it's networking. This is why men walking away, they're winning. I have no dog in the fight. I got pussy. Well, we'll make it that you never get laid again. We'll tell everybody. Really? I've got pussy. We ain't stopped. I've heard of men still having sex with their wives well into their 80s. If I live that fucking long, I'm sure, because unless she decides to decline my health and make it where it doesn't work anymore. Okay. I don't know. But I find all that funny and hilarious that you fucking bitches are out here trying to shut fucking dudes down because you don't like their message while you run your fucking mouth. So, let's get this channel on. Let's fucking do what we gotta do and see where it goes. Please send in questions. Something that you want to know, something that you heard me say, or something you want me to expand on. Let's do this, man. And let's see if we can't work together and get out these messages, you know, or help each other. You got a motorcycle question, something that you're working on? I'd see if I can help you. You know, there's smarter people out there than me. I guarantee that. You know. But that's what we're supposed to be here for. So, let's do this. End of part 3. So, thanks for listening.